Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Listen, your boy, he's still sick. So if I sound weird or if I cough here or there or anything, excuse me. But yeah, man, I don't know what happened. Everything was fine until it wasn't. So yeah. Listen, we are doing another turbo update, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, I could always do these every 2 or 3 days if you want, but I know a lot of people enjoy the daily updates, even though sometimes, obviously there can't be banger news every day. And sometimes, especially on the weekend, things are slow, so not much happens. But if you guys still want them daily, let me know. Listen, the only turbo news that has come out is pretty much that there is a giveaway, right? Little small collab with the X Hype. They are doing a giveaway. It ends on the 3rd of February. Okay, so if you want, enter this, right? If not, then all good. But we can see Turbo continuously, obviously puts out updates and tweets all the time, right? We can see good activity, 17K views, 12K. So this is what we like to see, 8.8K in 12 hours, right? We're holding a decent line. I'm noticing we're averaging usually like 12 to 14K as the floor, which is good because right now there's not too much hype in the markets. I mean, look, right, this one got 21K. This is probably when yeah, things were a little bit down. But yeah, so but this is good views, good engagement overall. So we got to keep that up. Remember, it doesn't hurt to tweet about Turbo once a day to do our part. If we go and look at Turbo right now, right, this is what I generally expect over the next few days. And the reason why I have this marked up something like this is because Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. So Bitcoin recently sold off like the Sunday to Monday, it sold off, right? We went from 105,000 all the way to, let's just say 98,000, just a little bit shy of 98,000. And we can see that we have been creating a triple tap reversal for Bitcoin, which is expected for it to pull back, right? We can see over here, there is a bottom, then we have the tap, and then, ladies and gentlemen, we have another cheeky 15-minute tap going into this, right? So this one goes into this, and this. So we can see, right, very, very cheeky, very, very tricky, but yeah, we can see it's been going up. I expect personally Bitcoin to get roughly to, let's say, 104 thousand, maybe a little bit higher, and reverse. That is what I personally expect. Of course, we will be monitoring how everything plays out, but generally speaking, this is overall what I expect in the next coming days. Is for us to come up, right? For us to come up, do a little bit of structure, break of structure. And then for me, I'm still looking at this 93, 92,000 zone, right? It is valid until otherwise, right? Until I get some kind of structure and we hold the line for, let's say, we go back, but maybe we tap into this area over here of 99,000 and then we continue going up, then that is when that area will be invalidated. But as of right now, it is not. We have the big news on Wednesday, right? The federal rate cut. Every time it has dropped, right, by even 0.25 or 0.50, the markets have seen nice green over the next few weeks. Even if it ends up being normal, like, or stays 4.50, that is still good. If it ends up dropping, that is even better, right? That doesn't mean automatically the day of we are going to be pumping up, right? That doesn't mean that. That could mean, if we do get something like this where we go up and start selling off, the news could be a sell the news event, and then Thursday and Friday could be recovery. Monday could be a final pullback. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday could be, coming back up to these highs over here, right? So just remember, right, in the next 2 weeks, a lot can happen and a lot will happen. I generally expect for us to start really pumping soon. If we look at the January candle as it is now, we can see it's actually fairly solid, right? It is fairly solid. We are technically creating some type of order block on the monthly from 96, let's say, and a half thousand to the 93,000 area. And when we zoom out, right, even though it is a little bit higher, it kind of perfectly aligns with where I believe price will pull back. Generally speaking, even from a support or resistance type of view, we can see that lots, we have touched here lots of time, right? Many, many times. So overall, I expect this to hold, regardless if it goes a little higher than expected or whatever. I expect something like this over the next week to two. And that is just my final bias. Of course, I will change my bias if I believe it's going to be different, but there's no reason for me to believe otherwise, right? We have the support, we have the liquidity sweep, we have the big news coming up, right? People think, it might be because of what China released recently with the technology. For me, that's really irrelevant at the end of the day, right? That's what I personally believe. So, right, I showed you that with Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin does that, right, Bitcoin say goes up, I expect Turbo to be going up to, let's just say, 0.058 area, maybe a little bit higher. We go sideways and then we sell off for the final time. As of right now, we have not technically, gone below this area, which is good. We could sweep it very, very quickly if we, you know, go back to 92, 93,000. But generally speaking, I still think Turbo has lots of life in it. I still think Turbo is a massive winner. If you personally believe in Turbo, now and over the next couple days is generally when you're going to want to be buying, right? You are getting a massive, massive discount. If we go from the all time highs to the last relevant bottoms, which are pretty much somewhere here, we flip this tool and we go to reverse, we can see that, if we do go below these lows, even temporarily, we could have an 88% retracement from the high. So, a person that put in $100 is going to be down, you know, a lot, a lot, right? Doesn't mean they're down 80% because they would have to go all the way, down here. But, they could have got an 80% discount compared to the relative lows if they just waited. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys did enjoy. I might be doing, two videos a day just for the next 1 to 2 days because I can't stand looking at the screen. It's rough out here. Your boy's eye hurts, well, his eyes, fever, headache, everything. So, boo, massive boo, right? But I hope you guys are doing well. I know some of you are excited about these opportunities, the dips, and some of you are mentally exhausted. Remember to take care of yourself, right? Mental health is super important. A lot of people overlook it, um, but it is just as important, right? So that is it. I hope you guys did enjoy. Have a lovely day, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.